was about Swamp having bad news and Ace having Snake is pretty much a cancellation. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm still saying though, bro. If I'm looking at the resume though, let's look at everybody who they both battled. I mean, look, Burke Bucks is probably on the same level as Bad News was acting like Burke Bucks at one time. So Burke Bucks and Bad News kind of a wash to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got Dahmer. Yeah, it is. Fuse the General in your honors.
Show me Burke Bucks' resume. We're not about to do Bad News like that.
I said Bad News at times last year was acting like he was a Burke Bucks team. Okay. So I'm saying that's a wash to me because there were at times last year where Bad News he wasn't good. He just was not good.
Look,
at least Burke Bucks was trying. Yeah, at least he was out there actually trying. Like it seemed like sometimes Bad News just came in there, just that Swamp battle, bro. I remember how bad that the material. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like I'm expecting greatness after this Tay-Rock shit, and this is not how you follow up the Rock battle. Like
the Swamp lowest tier guy was probably Your Honor. That's.
Okay.
And
okay. So then Ace but Ace still has the higher level quality comp because of that Jay battle. Like that's the X factor. Because there's nobody on Swamp resume who's better than Jay. Like Jay's clearly better than all them people on Swamp resume.
But he battled Ace. Swamp battled Ace.
Okay, so that's a wash right there, but then you still have Jay on Ace resume. That still gives him the edge on the resume side of the game. So he still had a stronger competition than Swamp for career so far. Now that I'm looking at that, and I gotta factor in all the other shit that goes into this. I'm putting. I'm saying you
gotta average it out because so he got one, but he also had Fuse the General too. So it got to deduct too. Like you can't just get only points for the good shit.
Bro, you gonna deduct? Why am I deducting Fuse the General? Like what?
No, I'm saying not deductive. I'm saying you got to balance it out. You get a point, but that's why I brought up Swamp's lowest tier battle was Your Honor. Your Honor is a higher grade than a Fuse the General.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But this is what I'm saying. The degree of difficulty for Swamp out the gate was a little more difficult because both of those names they battled that same night on Band Legacy. Swamp had Your Honor, you had Fuse the General. So I'm working from a deficit out the gate. And keep in mind he's coming from South Carolina right into the DMV where Your Honor is at. You get what I'm saying? So out the gate.
So let me do this then. Let me do this then, right? So let's say resume. I got the edge going to Ace because of the J battle, right? Now we looking at a complete resume with that, and then you add Holmesy onto it too. So I give Ace the edge on that right there, right? Performances. We talking about quality of the performances. Who are you giving the edge to?
Swamp.
Is it only because of the matchup when they went head to head?
No, because for 3 rounds, 3 whole rounds, he don't have a performance better than Swamp versus Your Honor. He just don't.
What?
It's not up for debate. What's Ace best 3 round battle?
Bro. Ace 3 rounds versus Fuse the General was on par with Swamp 3 rounds versus are you crazy?
He choked in the third. He jammed up in the third. What are you talking about?
Stop. What?
That was when he was like, hold on, I need some water. You don't remember that in the third round?
Oh my. Okay, now we. All right, go. Continue.
What's wrong with you?
Listen. Okay, we putting extras on. Okay, all right. I'm listening.
I can't breathe. I need some water. What are you talking about, man?
Niggas was in there smoking. You know what I'm saying? He told him to stay. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to breathe. You know what I mean? He couldn't breathe. He didn't have his inhaler that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Swamp ended every round with a haymaker.
Okay. I'm still saying that's a wash. That's even, bro. Because that was. Both of them niggas got major rep from them that same weekend, bro. I can't say one was better than the other because they both got supreme like push after that. Like they both earned that shit. So I can't even.
They did, but one was more stand out than the other. We not gonna do that.
I don't think you can say that, bro, because it was stand out in a different way. Like Swamp was more in a, I don't want to say a punch bag, but he was more like, talk to him / punching. Ace was more on the lyrical talk to like it's two different approaches. So I still feel like it was
one battle got put on the URL main channel. One went straight to the app. We're not gonna do that.
But it don't. But I don't. Okay, I'm not. There's no app tier and YouTube tier. I'm not doing that, bro. It's the battle is the battle. Battle is the battle. Bro. We're not doing this shit. This little app tier shit. Like Surf said, you niggas gonna be battling on the app forever. Like, I'm not worried about that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's even, bro. It's even. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next battle. Okay. Ace beat Burke Butts. Clear. He clearly got a win. What's Swamp's second battle?
What's his second battle?
Because we talking about the quality of the performances. So it's like Ace clearly won. You had a good performance. Okay. What we get from Swamp?
It was a solid performance.
Okay. Come on, bro. What we get from Swamp?
Was that Bad News next?
Yeah, I think it might either Bad News or it was hold on.
It would have had to been Bad News because Domarino was recent.
Okay, yeah, Bad News, and that was solid.
He was good again.
That was solid. We're not saying it was greater. It was solid. So okay, that's another watch.
Jesus, I was agreeing with you. Solid. They both were solid.
Okay. So we 2 battles in, and it's both a wash. Now let's get to the next one. Jake, we got Snake Eyes on the main stage. So make sure we put that out there. It was on the main stage, and we got Swamp versus Don Marino.
I was more impressed with Swamp versus Don.
I'm more impressed that a man got on the main stage for his very first battle. And arguably won the battle. Like on the main, it's a way higher degree of difficulty on the main stage, bro. Like I love the material that he had versus Don Marino. I'm not gonna lie, I love the material because he that little shot could tell where you at by how the floor. I love the shit, right? I love the bars, and I thought Don Marino was we
ain't doing that.
I give the edge because I gotta look at the platform too. What the stage you on, main stage holds more weight. And I think
but see, you don't.
I think the performances are kind of equal. Like they kind of.
But see, this is the thing about you. I never know. You never see. Maybe I'm too technical. That's why I'm more for judge battles than anybody else because I'm judging you more. It's not just about what you say. It's about how you said it. It's about the cleanness of it. Like he wasn't getting bars away clean at all in that battle. Like
okay, so
the second round.
If we're gonna go with who's more polished, okay, Swamp is definitely more polished. I'll give you that.
Nico, that counts when you ask who material was better. You got to get it. Okay, get it off a certain way.
It does count, but at the same time, if you are less polished and you're still having greater impact level with your performances or equal level impact with your performances, that also says something about how good you really are if you're more polished. How are you more polished and you're still neck and neck with this dude who ain't like you should be smoking him if you're more polished.
But this is something because y'all be going big stage crazy. Y'all also don't give people the fact that the big stage helps you in those moments because you can be spotty on the big stage if you present big moments. Because on the stage, that's all they care about. When you're in a smaller room, you got to be very consistent because it can get dry and very quiet, and it's very noticeable. Small room.
I ain't gonna, bro. The degree of difficulty way easier in a small room, bro. Way easier, dog. Like we not.
I disagree.
Bro, on a big stage, bro, if you don't say nothing hot, bro, within your first 4 to 5, bro, they gonna boo you, bro. Like. You niggas ain't in there waiting multiple 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars for you to say something hot. Like,
but that's for somebody but if you just a guy who can just get bars out, it's not gonna matter because all they want to hear is like they're way more gullible to basic shit too. Like they're way more gullible. Like when you're in a small room, 9 times out of 10, you're in there with fellow battle rappers who are way more critical over what the shit you say that's not just gonna jump and react to any fucking thing you do. When you're on the big stage, you know some of the body out the back like a hash brown that Red said. That's not fire in a small room. You can only get away with something that like
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's fire in a small room. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's fire in a small room. That's fire.
No, you as a
fire.
Briz,
you come back to battle rap, bro. Hey, Briz, come back to battle rap, bro. You did 30. You got a gentleman's 30 over Ill Will, but that was fire. Briz, you got. Ain't
nobody giving.
Let's finish up this debate, right? So we got a strength of schedule was edge to ace. Now we on performance. It sound like it's still a wash. Like, okay, let's go to their battle. Okay, Swamp's up 1. Now we go to Holmesy. Okay, that makes it a wash. Like, what we doing? Okay, hey, hold on. Hold on. Did Swamp lose to Cuban? Are we gonna talk about how he choked?
Yeah, because I talk about everything.
Okay, so we are going to talk. Okay, so we are talking. We are including that. So that really makes it even because you just got on Ace. Oh, he choked. He wasn't clean. Okay, let's look at Swamp. He wasn't clean in that one.
Damn right, and I brought that up last time we talked about this. Like I love being this technical. Like you want to be this technical, he's gonna keep going.
Okay. So we went through strength of schedule in terms of your resume, right? We went through the quality of their performances. What else you would like, bro? That's both a wash. What else are we going to? I'm telling you that they're like I have Ace over him, but it's looking equal. And you telling me he has all these wins, but you still ain't over Ace, like clearly. The only category he has over Ace is all clear wins. Okay, I give you that. But you still, all in all, like, bro, if we breaking down champion of the year and we went strength of schedule, quality of performance, and win-loss, Ace winning champion of the year over Swamp because he getting 2 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing?
No, but you know what'll happen? We'd be like, yo, rank the most impressive wins between both of them combined. It would be Swamp beating Ace and then Swamp beating Your Honor. So both of his battles will be ranked.
Nah, you have to say Ace beating Holmesy. What you doing? You ain't go Swamp to Your Honor. What you bypassing? Come on, what we doing?
Oh, you think? Hold on. So you think the material? Oh wait, time out. So you think
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Ace versus Fuse and like, bro. You
think time out? You think
don't like multis, or they just don't appreciate like rapping? Like, I don't know.
Oh my god, you can't pull that rapping thing with me. You know who
I'm like, bro. Ace was spazzing on fucking Fuse. Like he was spazzing on this nigga, bro. He was.
That's cool. You got to close the show better. That's all. He didn't close the show better.
Close the show.
He stumbled and got water and was talking about he can't breathe.
A jersey, man. Listen, a jersey don't always mean you gotta. You know what I'm saying? He's still 30. He's still 30.
Man, he stuck in the atmosphere.
3-0. Nothing to talk about. It was a body bag, bro.
I didn't give Fuse that round because of that. I just said.
And we gonna be real. Ace body bag his opponent. Swamp didn't body bag Your Honor because Your Honor first round was actually making it a debatable to most people. It was the second and third round that he won, so he didn't body or 30 Your Honor. Ace had a 30. So hold on. Let's go back to the resume. Let's go back to that win-loss column because now I gotta put you had a 2-1 versus a nigga who caught a body. Now let's get real technical with this.
Look what you just did. You went from saying that he didn't catch a body to giving Your Honor the round. No, that's not what we're doing.
I said it was debatable. I said it was debate. I said debatable.
There's no debate. He won all 3 rounds, bro.
Not clearly win that first, bro. We're not doing that, bro. Your Honor made that shit.
He won the round. Bro. I don't care about what margin. He won the round.
Bro, at best, he might have won in a debatable round, bro. He might have won in a debatable round, bro. It wasn't no 30.
He go 0-1 right now. He won 30, bro. He didn't body him, but he won every round, bro. What are you talking about? There's nothing to debate. In the first round, that's the most quotable bar of that band legacy.
What bar? What bar from the first? What bar?
Bitches get smacked white. Let's get it popping. That shit was on.
Hold on. That was the first or the second? That was the first
round. Out the gate. He closed the round with it.
I thought thought that was the second round. I didn't think that was the first round.
No, that's what made that shit powerful out the gate. That's what I'm saying. Everybody was damn.
No. The end of his first round. The end of his first round was my grandma was critiquing me about I'm gonna miss Sunday service. He's like, no, I'm on my way to Richmond to give honor to God. That was his first round. The second round was the smack white shit. I remember that. The first round was the grandma shit. It was definitely the grandma bar. How he ended it. For sure that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure? We about to see, man.
Because he's like, my grandma was over here talking about you don't get on stage.
I feel low key, I feel like those are in the same first round.
Nah, because the smack white is the end of his second. That was a round ender for his second. The first round was the grandma shit. His second round was the powerful one. That's what I'm saying. His first round and Your Honor first round, that's what made that battle so rewatchable, was because Your Honor put up a good fight in that first. You can give him the first round. His round was longer. He rapped long. Like, you can give him the first. Second and third, clear. But I'm saying, I'm just for the sake of being technical and just for the sake of argument, Ace caught a body his first battle on URL. Swamp did not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I'll be honest, niggas gonna be hearing this like, Nico, you wild. Listen, this is what I do on this show, bro. I play devil's advocate and I talk a lot of shit on here, bro. I'ma fuck around and listen to this shit tomorrow and not agree with some shit I said right now. But I'm trying to get this debate cracking so we can get through all of this, because right now, as it stands, Ace is up 1 with strength of schedule. Okay. Swamp is up 1 with the win-loss column. And then when it comes to quality of performances, it's a wash. So it's 1-1 right now.
It's Swamp time, man. What are you doing?
It's 1-1. What other category do you want to go over? We went through win-loss. That's Swamp. We went through quality of comp. That's Ace. And then quality of performances, it's a tie. So what's the tiebreaker?
But how can it be a tie, right? When in the biggest battle you choke, in other battles, even in battles you won, you stumble. Like, how can it be like we just don't care about stumbling and choking and shit.
Okay. One of the biggest battles in battle rap history has a choke in it, but nobody talks about it. Nobody cares about it. They care about it.
Everybody talks about that. What are you talking about?
They talk about it in a way to like clown him, or let me reach for something to like make fun of him in a battle. Like, they're not clowning him like, oh man, you choked. That you was a hidden character. You was just trash. No, because he was saying God level shit. So every battle don't really matter like that. They do it. Listen,
every battle rap purist blames Lux for choking and making it okay. What are you talking about?
Okay. But how much is that taken away from the result of the battle? Nothing. It's not doing nothing to the result of the battle at all. It's not. Actually, it adds to the entertainment of the battle. It adds to it. There's no negative.
It doesn't take nothing away because he didn't. It didn't cost him the battle because he won the second and third round.
Okay, but what I'm saying is there are many examples where somebody might have had a choke in a battle and it did not have a negative effect on the battle at all. It didn't do anything negative to the battle. I don't feel like Ace stumbling versus Snake Eyes made that battle any less watchable.
Oh, I forgot he did that versus Snake. You know what? I forgot he did that versus Snake Eyes. I was talking about the Fuse shit still. So he stumbled against Fuse, Snake Eyes, and he choked a lot against Swamp. That's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, okay. He choked versus Swamp. Okay, but we talking about the other ones is all stumbles. I'm not counting stumbles the same as a choke. So if you talking about the Swamp battle, that's a battle he clearly lost. We already went over that. The win-loss column, Swamp got that. But I'm saying, what other categories do you want to go over?
The performance. You said who had the better performances. Being clean counts in your performance. Like, there's nothing to
listen, bro. Like, I'm not
there's
saying
nothing to debate in that.
I'm not saying Swamp wasn't good. I'm not saying he wasn't good versus Don Marino. But we have to, bro. Degree of you're battling Don Marino in a small room, bro. That is not a degree of difficulty versus battling Snake Eyes in New York on a big stage in front of 1,500 plus people. Okay. The degree of difficulty is way higher, bro. Come on now.
You trying to move the goalposts. What about going head up and smack volume?
Bruh, we give him credit for his win-loss. That's why I said we give him his win.
Why you keep going to win-loss? I'm talking about performance. This is the tiebreaker.
Bro. Because we went through all their battles to see who had better quality performance, right? And that was the one that he had a leg up on. And then I said, okay, we got to add this Holmesy battle. This is a part of his resume. So now they are tied. They are tied now. That Holmesy battle brought him back. It was looking like it was tied. Then head up. Okay, he lost. But then you came back and battled Holmesy. So now it's a wash. It's a wash.
Not, man. Look, Swamp got lost. No, you trying to out-talk. You trying to talk in circles and try to get me confused. Swamp and Ace. Swamp got the edge in win-loss, and we'll edge Ace in resume. Now it comes to quality of performance throughout all of these battles.
Bro, it's a wash. I'm telling you, it's a wash. Bro, we just went over. It's a wash.
No, because when we
fuse the general and Your Honor, that's a wash. We go Burke Bucks. How is it
when you stumble? Like, I'm not giving people passes for stumbling. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do that.
Man, come on.
I'm never going to give people a pass for stumbling. Never.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just me. I don't know how y'all can do it and sleep at night. I'm
not giving him a pass for it, but it's not. If I take point, okay, look. If I scored a round at I'm just using a random number right now. I'm not saying this is what his round was. I'm just saying, just for an example purpose. If I'm scoring a round out of 100 and I give you 100 and you stumble, I take away 2 points. Your round's still a 98. So if the other person had a battle overall that was scored like 85 out of 100, even with your stumble, you still have more potency than the person who didn't stumble.
But that's not the case here.
I didn't say that was. What I'm saying is that it wasn't like Swamp was killing him or killing his material and performance, bro. Like, I don't agree.
How many battles have Ace had on URL? He had Fuse, Burke, Jay, Swamp, and Holmesy.
Snake Eyes, Swamp,
right.
And Holmesy.
So he had 6. He stumbled or choked in 3 out of the 6. That's a bad ratio.
Okay. So when okay. So now the category I hear that we bringing up is, did you choke or stumble? So now we reaching right now for a hidden category. We bringing up hidden categories so this man can get swamped the edge, bro. Hidden categories.
You the best, bro. You the best,
categories, bro. On Peel Your Cat Radio from Top Tier Podcast. I've heard it all. The hidden character categories have made it to the fucking proceedings. I knew it was a matter of goddamn fucking time. I knew it.
No, bro, you the best, dog. No, I'm just saying that's when you asking the tiebreaker, let's talk about performance. All I'm saying is choking, like when you be like, well, what's performance? Being clean, being this, being like all that counts. So there's no way I can score Ace above Swamp in performances when he be giving me consistent 3 rounds of material, whether you like it or not, winning battles with this material and not stumbling, not slipping up or anything. Like, But
my thing is too, then it's a real category, right? This ain't no hidden category. It's a real category. Impact.
Now he want to add a category out of nowhere.
No. This is a real impact. Impact is a real category. We're talking about impact. Ace has more impact than Swamp. Swamp's only impactful battle was beating Ace. Ace has multiple battles of impact on his resume. That's the difference. We're gonna go right to impact.
Like, you use the term impact.
Hold on. We'll give you your honor. We give you your honor. That's impactful. Okay, that's your first one. Your next impactful battle was versus Ace. Ace, we got Fuse the General. That's impact, right?
Who's the impact of that?
I look at Snake Eyes. That's impact. I look at Jay the Nightwing. That's impact. And I look at Holmesy. That's impact.
These battles. Why are you using the word impact so loosely? What? Like when you say impact, you got to see results out from that. So impact?
Hold on. So you telling me it wasn't positive results from all the battles I just mentioned?
Impact. Like what stemmed from that Jay the Nightwing battle? Like what happened that was impactful after that?
What do you mean what happened? What do you mean what happened? He sat down a nigga who everybody said was the leader of that fucking class. He sat him down. That's what he did. That's impact. Created momentum for himself. That's impact. You're creating momentum for yourself. You're clearly beating your competition. You know what I'm saying? Jay is the best out of all these resumes, bro. Out of everybody on all these resumes, bro. Jay the Nightwing is the best battle rapper. Out of all these people that have been mentioned, Jay is the best battle rapper out of all of them.
Nobody ever said that Jay was the leader of that class. I don't know who said that.
I'm not. No. I'm not talking about the 2019 class. I'm talking about of the new battlers. I'm just saying of the new up and comers. I'm not talking about just 2019. I'm talking about the new up and comers. Jay was looked at like that. He was. I mean, let's keep it real. Like Jay even had performances that was better and had a battle or two battles actually that was better than everything everybody else was doing. Like the only two battlers who would even have a debate in saying we had a battle that was on par with something you did, Jay the Nightwing, is Kid Chaos versus Jay Kruger. That is literally the only one. Nobody else in that class, Swamp, none of them.
I'm still waiting on the impact. Like that battle came. That battle came and went.
As much as Swamp was winning being pop, none of them have what Jay had versus Madface and that moment in that third and how he bodied him for 3 rounds clear on Born Legacy. None of them had that, and none of them have what Jay had versus Emerson Kennedy, which was a top 10 battle of the year. This is what I'm saying. Jay was looked at as the nigga, and Ace sat him down. That's impact, bro. We gotta keep it real.
That's not like zero impact. Like, what did it change?
How is that zero impact? So now, okay. So then, let me ask you a question. Why are we giving credit to wins and losses if there's no impact for clearly beating somebody? Why? Where's the impact for Swamp then? Okay, so you basically saying Swamp got empty wins because I just gave you the best person from both of their resumes. Ace clearly beat him, 30 them. Okay, 3-0, boom, sat him down, right? But you telling me there's no impact, but you giving Swamp credit for beating Bad News who wasn't even good. He was terrible. You giving him credit for like, come on, bro, what we doing? You giving them credit for beating Don Marino. That wasn't even a good Don Marino like that. Like, what we doing?
I gave him about giving somebody credit saying you won the battle. I never said, yo, beating Don Marino, nigga, that shit was impactful.
Bro. What I'm saying is if you get clear wins, we're not talking about debaters. We're talking about clear wins versus quality competition. That is always going to give you impact, bro. You don't get clear wins versus good comp and not get any impact from it. You built momentum. You have a clear W on your resume. That means something. Battling on the big stage and coming away with a debatable versus an opponent who most people said you was going to get smoked by, that is impact. That is. Like, what we doing?
I feel like that Jay and Ace battle came and went.
Can I get a holy shit? Like, come on, bro. What we doing here, man? What we doing?
That holy shit was that shit started with Snake Eyes. What we
doing here, man?
That started with Snake Eyes. That holy shit, by the way. I don't know why you like, but
listen,
yeah,
listen, man. I'm unlocking all the attributes tonight. We talking all the attributes, bro.
I feel like that Jay Nightwing battle and Ace came and went. Like, I don't think it's like nobody's really going back to that battle. Like,
it don't matter how much they going back to it. I'm telling you what it was at the time. Like, okay, you clearly beat him. That's impact, bro. Like, niggas thought that Ace was finna die to Jay, bro. I thought Jay was gonna go in there and smoke him. I had him 30 in him before. I'm like,
but see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're talking from a whole different lens. Like, because all the polls who had Ace winning.
The only reason, I'm talking about prior to the battle.
Prior to the battle, the polls had Ace winning. So where are you getting?
Man, that's because that's East Coast outlets and shit. We ain't doing all that, bro. We ain't doing all that, man.
So a West Coast person thinks Jay is going to win doesn't mean he isn't like.
Bro, that's not, bro. It has nothing to do with bias. It has something to do with the eye test, bro. Literally, Jay the Nightwing skill wise is better bro.
So then why? So why is it biased when?
Not even just skill wise, right? Not even just like okay, he's shown flashing about. Let's talk about the results of his best battles. He still has his best battles are still better than Swamp, Jay, Kid Kat. Like he's still better, way better, way more impactful. But like, come on, what you doing?
So,
but we're not even on Jay the Nightwing right now. We ain't gonna go there, man. We talking about Ace versus Swamp, and you dying right now, bro. You even went to you brought up hidden categories to win, and your hidden category didn't give you a result. You have a hidden result because of it.
Well, it was a hidden, like, all I know is, like, you can pick the guy who chokes and stumbles in battles. I'm going to pick the guy who gets away clean and got the more clear wins. That's it.
Okay, but that's all you banking on is, okay, he stumbled in a couple of battles. So
that's important in battle rap. I don't know.
Battles. Swamp stumbled in battles. What we doing?
He stumbled in a battle. Like, your guy did it 3 out of 6 URL battles. I don't know.
Okay, bro.
Wait. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Like, what we...
I don't know what's going on. Y'all new school guys can like.
I'm definitely not new, bro. I've been around that, bro. I've been in battle before all y'all. You can't use that on me.
Y'all can gloss over being technical and being clean. I will never.
I'm not glossing over it, but I'm like, bro, that's one category. We breaking it down category by category, and you still haven't given me something that clearly puts Swamp over Ace.
What you're trying to do is separate that from the category that's the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is performance, and you're trying not to add that as part of the performance part of it.
Bro, I'm adding everything you're saying, but I'm also adding the fact that once you put the Cuban battle for Swamp and then you put the Holmesy battle for Ace, now it's a wash. He was up 1 for the head-to-head matchup. But now since I got to bring up Cuban and then I got to bring up Holmesy for Ace, it's a wash. What we doing?
How is it a wash when you did it? How is it a wash when you still did it 3 out of 6 URL battles?
Bruh, come on, bruh.
So how did you make up the difference in one battle? Like,
bro, we were comparing each and every single battle we are comparing their battles, right?
Bro,
that's what it came down to. The last 2 battles to even speak of was the Cuban shit and the Holmesy shit. We give him his credit for the head-to-head matchup. But listen, bro.
Hold on. Ace also took some small league battles as well and choked in 2 of those. You thought I forgot? I got the files. Hold on. Yeah, look that up.
You talking? Hold on, bro. We talking post URL or pre URL?
No, this is last year. This was after his. This was like after his Snake Eyes battle. He choked. It was a Gates of the Garden battle.
Gates?
Yeah. Shout out to DMA Detroit. I believe it's on his channel.
Bro, hold on. So we bringing up battles versus hidden characters. Come on, bro. I know we not going. We reaching right now. We gotta go to battles with hidden characters. You're reaching for the stars right now, bro. He brought up a hidden character battle, bro. I'm so done. Right. This nigga brought up a hidden character battle, bro. I'm crying.
No.
You brought up a Hootie battle. Because I don't even remember him having a battle after Snake Eyes other than Jay the Nightwing and then Swamp. So I'm like, what Hootie battle? Because that's a hidden character battle if I ever heard of one. Hootie battle.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Can't tell me who he battled.
Can't believe this, man. I can't believe this.
Ledge.
Yeah.
Ledge, my guy.
It's over with, man. You died
right now, right?
Huh?
You can hear me right now, right?
Yeah, you died. That's what I heard.
No, I didn't die. I've been talking this entire time, bro. Tell me who he battled, because you brought up a hidden character battle that nobody knows about. So who did he battle? A hidden character? Who? Who did he battle? In the hidden gates of the hidden gates battle, gates of the hidden battle, who did he battle?
So now you want this his league?
I'm not dissing the league. I'm just, bro. You brought up a battle nobody knows existed. The only battle I know after Snake Eyes was Jada Nightwing and then Swamp. You brought though out of left field. Here comes. Oh well, he battled hidden character XYZ. What?
So he gonna say, first of all, he gonna say nobody knows about it, and it's on a channel that got 4.9 views on it, but ain't nobody see it though, right?
4.9K views is a lot of. Come on, bro. We really, we going. Look at what we reaching for.
So 4,000 people seeing somebody choke doesn't mean.
Who did he battle?
He battled against the Garden. What you talking about?
No, that's the where. That's the location. Who did he battle? This nigga Ledge don't even know who he battled. You see how he trying to punch around this right now? He don't want to answer the question because he know he dying right now. That was a terrible angle, Ledge. You know it was terrible because as soon as you say his character name, you know your whole entire debate go down the drain, bro. Say his name. What's the hidden character's name, bro? What is the hidden character's name?
It's just that you are an elitist. Like, you're an elitist, so you don't even rock a small league.
No, I'm not. You know better than that because I'm grassroots first. You know that. Who is the hidden character's name?
Then why does it matter who he battled?
Who is the hidden character's name?
Why would that matter over?
Hey, listen, all my people, media outlet, DM me, Ben Swayze, shout out to all y'all. The new era, Wild Fat Boy, Fred, Mac, Wing Truth, Mojo, Hurricane Dew. Hey, let's talk battle rap. Who is this nigga? Who is the hidden character that Ace Amin battled? Because Ledge cannot tell me for the life of him right now. Who is this nigga? Who is the nigga? I don't know. And he might not even be a hidden character. He might not be bro. But I don't know who it is. I don't know. Verse Tracker. Who is